Tello, a.k.a. the Barrier Bad Boy, a.k.a. Mr. Holla at Your Boy, 103.3 FM. We have our first guests here on the show, the cast of Karma.
Woo!
We have Steve, we have Olivia, we have Lucinda, we have Cisco. What up, people? What's going on?
How are you?
You guys, I didn't put your mics on. How shame of you. I want to hog it to myself. Make sure you guys get into the mic and make sure. All right, so the show, the movie, it's a movie.
It is.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it. No one gave me the information yet. But from what I've seen, it looks pretty good. I want to talk to you guys about the show. So, Steve, you are the main character. Am I correct?
Yes, I play Spencer James.
Spencer James. Okay, so tell me about Spencer. Tell me about what's going on.
Spencer's not perfect. He just thinks he is.
Okay, that sounds like me a little bit. Yeah.
It was funny because I read the script and just really loved the character. I loved the story. And when Kenny and I came together and it worked out that I was going to be cast as this role, I weighed about 30 pounds more than I do now, and I called up Kenny and I said, "How much weight do I need to lose for this role?" He says, "No, man." And that's where I got the phrase.
So that's actually not a myth. You have to lose weight sometimes.
No. He says, "I want you to keep chubby because Spencer isn't perfect. He just thinks he is."
Oh, okay.
That's where that role came from.
Okay, because I was like, when you walked in, I'm like, who is this guy? Because from the picture I saw, totally different guy.
Yeah, movie.
Well, I guess that's what actors do, you guys. Okay. And then Lucinda.
Yes.
You, who do you play?
I play Gloria. I'm the other main character for Karma. Sorry, I'm Snapchatting at the same time.
Hey, I'm on Snapchat, yeah.
I play the other main character alongside Steve.
Okay. So you guys speaking to the mics.
So sorry.
Okay.
So I play Gloria for Karma.
Right.
I am Steve's character's assistant.
Right.
And I'm kind of his. How should I say? Like the conscience, like.
Yeah, you're the one that sets the tone.
I kind of set the tone for the movie.
Okay.
Basically. And my encounter with him, and basically I set the tone, and then from there it's a free fall for Steve's characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me. So what is the whole story about the movie? What, like, Cisco?
I guess the best way you can sum up Karma is Kenny envisioned this when he wrote it a few years ago. Is basically, to sum it up, like an old school Twilight Zone thriller.
Right.
So basically, Karma is Karma. Steve, without giving anything away, Steve denies Lucinda to go to a funeral for
Gloria.
Gloria.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm already messing
Gloria.
up. And what did you do on the?
I'm actually the chief marketing officer for AD Production.
Right.
I was a producer, associate producer.
He was holding it down for real, keeping us in check, time-wise, everything. Like,
Right.
Doing the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have the youngest person
Yay!
on our show ever, Miss Olivia.
Hello.
Now let me tell you guys something about Olivia. Okay, I've known Olivia since she was a little, she was like a knee high to a grasshopper's knee. So, and I knew she had character. I saw it in her. And most little girls want to be, they want to play with dolls. They want to, be nurses and mailmans. And Olivia, you already knew that you wanted to be an actress at such a young age.
Oh yeah, I was always a fashionista.
And so, see, already a diva. You should be that. Remember, always be
I
a
was
diva.
rocking the bling when I was like 3.
Okay, you're right. So, of course, first rule of acting, you got to get into the mic, sweetheart. Don't be afraid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Being in this role, how did you feel taking on this challenge? Because I think you're the youngest character of them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you feel coming into this role?
Well, something does happen to me in the film, so I don't know how to, like...
Can I chime in on this?
Yeah, chime in, of course.
You were adorable.
I was adorable,
Your
She's
acting
a hustler.
chops are
Yeah, I was the hustler.
She's
a
a hustler.
What?
In
You
the film.
was
Yeah.
packing the bags?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you was up there getting it. See, that's why, parents should be influencing your life. Shame on you, momager.
She's better than Kris Jenner.
Yeah. So, So this movie, is it going nationwide? Is it?
We've submitted it to a few film festivals. Napa probably being the most notable one locally.
Right.
And waiting for a response. Hopefully it takes off.
Okay, so
It's looking good, though. I heard. It's looking good.
Oh yeah. No, it is. Without tooting our own horns and things like that. Yeah, we're getting the people that have viewed it so far have given it praise and said this can definitely take off. We have a lot of other scripts that we're working on right now. This is just breaking the ice.
Okay, well, I want in.
No.
Okay, I definitely got to be in. So, I mean, I'm an actor myself.
Look at
saying.
I know. So, the only thing that I ask is that I don't play the typical black role. I don't play the businessman. I don't play the billionaire. I want to play the thug.
The 1%.
The 1%. I want to play the thug.
Yep.
I want to play the bad boy. I want to play all the stuff that the black artists don't get. That's what I want.
It's just not fair.
Yeah, it is. It's not. It's not getting typecast all the time.
Because DJ lives matter.
Yes,
Lives matter, yes. But the film is actually really, for people that when it comes out, it is really, really good in regards to karma, how you should treat people, how you want to be treated.
Right.
What could happen. Obviously this is a film, so it goes into an extreme, but, some of the best stories happen in reality, and you just have to watch it. But basically, make sure to treat people the way they deserve. You want to be treated in the way that they deserve to be treated, and it's a really cool thriller. We have a great film debut for someone that, can I say?
We have a cameo.
Yes, I can say.
Yes.
We have, so the villain of the film is pretty much Sebastian Janikowski from the Oakland Raiders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of Raider Nation.
Go Raiders.
I previously, I'm sorry, but you have a 49er jersey
Yes,
on
I
right
do.
now. I know. Don't roll your eyes. Yeah, I know. So I'm a former Raiderette.
Right.
And I work for the Raiders, and so that's how I got to know Kenny. Kenny has actually known me since I was about 18 years old. And then Kenny played for the Oakland Raiders,
right.
He's a former Oakland Raider. And then we have Sebastian Janikowski. So definitely, Raider Nation, show your support because there's a lot of Raider. And it's Sebastian's first time. And he does a great job in the film. He's a villain. He does a great job in the film. So it's great to see a lot of Bay Area talent coming out in this film, and especially Sebastian, because a lot of football players, you don't know that what they do post their NFL career, and this could possibly be something for him. And I know when I talked to him on set, he was like, I love it, and this is great, I wouldn't mind doing it again. So it's actually a really cool thing that Kenny actually opened this door for him.
Seabass is a great guy. I mean, he sat in makeup for a very long time. This is not his typical world.
Yeah.
And he sat, he was talkative and being really nice, and photos, and also working hard when it was time to work hard.
An A-class production too, so shout outs to the production team that worked, because everyone deserved, because it was, super A-class. Trailers, you name it, I felt like, woo, it was just great. Everyone was on point. Assistant director, which was Cynthia.
Yes.
Cynthia was a beast. Shout outs to Cynthia. Definitely shout outs to Kenny and everyone else that worked on the film.
So this looks like it sounds like a great film. Cisco, I want to talk to you a little bit more about more behind the scenes, getting prepared for this. Casting and how do you guys? Because it really takes a lot to go before this even hits film. Before you guys even start shooting, what does it take just for actors and actresses who are out there trying to get into the business?
Yeah, you hit it right on the nail, Tilo. It took over a year. Well, Kenny hasn't really said how long it took him to write it. However, preparation, figuring out cast and locations, it took us about almost 2 years when you sum it all up. Mm-hmm. And we're very pleased with the outcome of it. Lucinda, a.k.a. Gloria, mentioned, the team worked extremely, extremely hard and well. Everybody meshed well. It was awesome. It was a great experience, and we can't wait to get it out on the air for the viewers to see and start working on our next project.
Okay, and is anybody in the next project or?
To be determined.
That's the sin of working. Are you guys married? Am I correct? Or just
we're married? No, we are not married.
Oh, my bad.
And this is our child.
My bad.
My father.
I got some wrong information when you guys walked in. I just thought, oh, okay, they're together. Oh, that's cute. You know, working, you know.
He saw the Raiders shirt.
Yeah,
Raider-
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just, oh, okay, there
Why?
it is.
Because we're Latin?
Yeah, I know.
No, so I'm working on a couple projects myself in the future. I'm actually going to LA in August. I can't really talk about too much of it, but
Right.
I have just a short film that I did that was actually filmed here in the Bay Area, so I'm really excited. And I've been in the film industry for a long time. I would say the most notable thing that I've done has been Fruitvale Station. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I have not seen that. I just don't. I don't want to see that.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
need
I
to.
want to see it,
You need
but
to.
I don't want to because I would get
Yeah.
angry. I mean,
So yeah, and that one I play a principal role. I played next to the two main characters, which is Michael B. Jordan and Melanie
Right.
Diaz. I play Melanie Diaz's character's sister. So it was a great experience to do that. Anybody that's an actor or an aspiring actress or actor that wants to get into this field, just know that it takes dedication. It takes hustle.
right.
It definitely takes a passion for the craft and definitely learn the craft. You know, nowadays that's like my biggest thing when it comes to acting or anything. Just be a slave to the craft, you
Right.
know, and love the craft because there's so many people out here, especially nowadays with social media. You know, if you got numbers backing you up, if you got 1.7 million followers, then they'll put you in a movie or they'll put you in something when you
Right.
necessarily don't have the experience, you know, or have gone to school for it and stuff. And acting is something that's been going on for thousands of years. It is a legitimate craft, so respect it and just hustle, network, be gracious when you're on set, you know,
Humble,
all that
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
Yeah, and learn how to have thick skin because you're probably going to get a lot more no's than yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, of course. I've gotten no's plenty of times.
Yeah.
She said no. I was like, okay. Olivia.
Yes.
I saw some stuff that you did, and like I said, you're remarkable at it. I see nothing
you.
but big things for you. I saw one, and it was funny because me and my wife we sat and we saw a couple of snippets. There was one where you was just being this mean girl.
Oh, yeah,
And I'm like,
I remember
that's
that.
not Olivia. I'm like, how dare her? You know, and I'm like, really like, this is not Olivia. You know,
Yeah.
pushing the little girl. There was another one where I saw you swear.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Your
Well,
mouth
you
out.
didn't swear. You said one cuss word.
yeah.
When it comes to how comfortable are you feeling about saying certain things like?
With most things, it is the script, so you gotta play along. But usually, most of the time, the directors are like open and changing a couple of words if like you really needed it. So if you're not comfortable with it, so yeah. But I just go along with the script. So
Good girl. Good girl.
Yeah. Way to answer that. Yeah, great. I just go along with the script. So this brings me to my next question for Steve, because I know you say you teach a class.
Mm-hmm.
My understanding now, you teach classes or you teach a class? This is your business besides
It is.
and then acting.
Yeah. We have a talent development company called SLC Talent Factory in Hayward.
Right.
And there we help develop new talent, people who are interested in getting to the business, people who have, like you're talking about, who just think they want to be in the business.
Yeah.
First question I ask people is, what do you want?
Right.
Almost always it's, I want to be famous.
Yeah.
So then we want to reframe that thinking, right? Like, well, famous for what? You know, it's a business. We need to treat it,
Right.
respect it like a business. And so it's really helping people to understand that this is something that can last your entire lifetime. You just have to be really strong and be really good, and you need to constantly practice your craft. It's one of those things that, you know, the A-list actors, all the best A-list actors are still taking acting classes.
Right.
They,
Except for me. I mean,
you don't need it.
I just go right in there and be like, you know what? Tell them you got it. I'm like, thank you.
So SLC, we teach kids classes, workshops, 6-week workshops, ongoing adult acting classes, photography, everything they need to do to kind of enter this industry in the right way the first time, so that they're not making a lot of mistakes, wasting time and money, and, you know, taking advice from people who really don't know what it is that they're. You know, I always say, don't take advice from people who love you.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree.
Because it's never objective.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then let me add, this leads me to my next question. And I'm gonna start with you first, Olivia. being that you're the youngest and
Okay.
you're just really getting into this. So how long you been in doing this?
Around 2 years now.
2 years. So you're
Yeah.
still a rookie, basically.
Yeah.
And you're in your newlywed stage if you were married.
Yeah.
So,
This is the honeymoon stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. My bad. I'm still in the newlywed stage, but that's a different story. What was one of the roles that you really wanted that you didn't get so far? That you say, oh, I wish I would have got that one.
It was actually a couple of commercials for these brands that, like, really popular brands, and I kind of beat myself down on it, like, oh, I could have done that better. But I just learned to have, like, thick skin now, because you're
I
always...
see.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa. Like,
you're always going to get denied. Well,
Right.
not always,
Not
but
always, yeah.
sometimes, and you just got to learn to get better at it and improve, and eventually
Keep practicing.
you'll get it. Hopefully.
yeah, of course. Listen, yeah, and for you, same question. Like, what is someone one where you're like, and you like you're smashing windows, you're throwing vases. Cisco's over here ducking from anything
Because you're married.
Because you're married, yeah. I'm about to start a
And I'm
whole
hiding
rumor.
rumors.
This is
Starting
about to go,
so many
this is about to go
rumors.
trending so bad.
And I have my
right
boyfriend listening.
Yeah, I know,
right
yeah.
now, so
His wife is gonna be upstairs. Why?
what right now?
And you heard the car screeching up?
Yeah, exactly.
That's his wife.
My wife just left. She
Yeah.
left me here.
I'll take you home.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Well, I guess I gotta take you home.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, something that I really, really, really wanted. It was
Yeah.
actually an LA audition, and it was for a series. It was more kind of like Game of Thrones-ish kind
Right.
of series,
Mhm.
and I submitted for it, and I really wanted it. I would have been able to film overseas, in Europe, and that's something that's something where I see myself. I can definitely see myself playing a role of something like Game of Thrones, something of an epic film or epic series, and I really wanted that, but I didn't get it. But that's okay, because it just takes you back to the drawing board for you to get better. And like I said, there's a lot more no's than yes. And
Right.
I'm really God-fearing and have a lot of faith, and timing is everything. So it'll happen. It'll be fine.
Okay, well, and Steve, same to you. I mean, like,
I've
what
booked every role I've ever wanted. I don't know what these people are talking about. No. It's actually my very first audition years and years ago. Because when you get an agent, you think, I'm going to be rich and famous.
Right.
And, this is not, my life's going to change. And when you are represented, a lot of times that's the mistake that new actors make.
Right.
Is that this is it. And so I went on this really big national commercial audition for a big brand. And I thought I nailed it. And the guy kept saying, you're nailing this. Can you lower your voice? Like,